Going to commit the wall nice and early here, but looks like a trap ready to be sprung. Orb's going to be coming out along with the net. That's flipping the door. Nobody's stuck. Going to go for it. Yeah, that's a nade. It's going to be slamming down and already taking down a couple of these players, but they're just collateral down. Toppled at a moment's notice there. The trap comes to full fruition.
And now they've got double walls separating Kong from the spike.
Went all 5 maps.
But of course, Lotus not being one of those 5 because EDG had map vetoes to be able to expend.
And there it is.
It is him.
Yeah. Protagonist. Pioneering for China all around here, and we're going to see a clash once more towards Rubble. A ton of blinds coming out, but this is the kills going away of EDG. Classics in hand, and nothing more.
Well, get used to more of this. If you've watched any VCT China, the economy be damned.
Seeing a cheeky wall here. Hold on, that's given an open sight line. Nobody was taken out. He was none the wiser.
Cool idea. Rarga's used this one before.
Yeah, it's a spike drop down. Out in the open will have to be reclaimed, but happywei not with a gun in hand to do it. Paranoia is good. Fight to be taken towards it and stopped in its tracks. Flash forwards once more. That's going to be used to exchange that. NoMan just looking to see if he can slow down the approach, but this is all in from EDG. Full throttle now looking to take this one, but NoMan trying to defend it. Steel Garden takes away the weaponry, and it is traded in time. 4v4.
Bring them down.
Sailed now from multiple directions, a flank that's waiting to be activated by Rarga.
Not ready yet.
But all players of EDG posted up on site, waiting for the signs of life here. happywei stealing sight. Also Prime now with a Paranoia. Potential to take a fight forwards here. Open sight lines again, but there's coverage by Rarga. Right there, Seekers being offloaded. This is EDG. Pack mentality, almost shoulder to shoulder. Playing a retake now with the operator. That is a tough challenge. CHICHOO putting Rarga down into the grave.
Leo left alive as the last again. And this one, only barely more winnable than the prior. He's just going to have to save in a spot like this, and EDG have instantly put the pressure back on XLG's economy.
My ult is ready.
Saving this gun is vital, and Leo just
holding his nerve. Kong will be faced with a reaction time test here, but just straight miss up onto the shot, but satcheling all the way forwards. It's Smoggy looking to claim all that space. Now, Showstopper pulls out. Fuse going to be falling short here, but maybe he can find Lysoar. Yes, just as that smoke blooms, it does not obfuscate him in time. Fast though, up onto the flank, Rarga. It's already going to be triggering that with the wall going up. Position noted. We've seen that in other regions. It is powerful stuff, just blanket of accomplishments. Listening to that internal monologue, man, and he might be going for it. Let's take a listen in to see what EDG are planning.
I have this spike.
还能打吗？这是行吧？不好打。他早来的，哎，两把大烟，他 C 点就一个人，他连烟都来不及补，他 A 点全。得换枪吧，要打的话只能换枪。他这。
If that's what it takes to stunt the momentum, I guess they'll take it, to be honest. happywei just absolutely unleash it over towards the C site.
What a phenom. You know he's got it in him.
He was just
waiting
taking the fight.
Yeah, he was, completely. And he dominated them.
Bro, he was chasing them. Past the choke point. EDG is still going to make a decent go, but happywei up to 4. One more, but yeah.
I like the change up from XLG. It's a very different defensive setup. Look at it here. He's so sharp.
He's running after them.
That CHICHOO got hunted down. That's a matchup to keep an eye on throughout this series as well.
Stats. Praying that they end up leaning over towards this site once more. It's Rarga getting the better of Kong. Back into Rarga. He's going to get another chance here. The Trailblazer doesn't spot it out. It's a full committal. CHICHOO is going to be cutting this one up. It does apply a ton of pressure here to Rarga, but he's got the awareness. He knows what play they were cooking. Door's going to be opened up here. There's slight gaps here forwards again, but that's a shot that just goes wide. Shorty, not enough to do the job, but that's going to be the annihilation. Wrapping up one little pretty target. Seeing if they can get that kill. Claim it's broken out, but it matters not. happywei straight there. Trying to add to the back and swinging straight through. The net is good. Gets a tag, but it's still a 2v3. 17 seconds left. What is your option, EDG? Nowhere to really run here. The only option is towards that B site, where you're going to be hounded, harassed at every twist and turn. 8 seconds remaining. Got to get a move on here. Nobody has the spike. Could get that plant down, but he's worried. Oh.
Oh, they
Time just potentially. The seconds down, bleeding down, but again to the post plan. It's a paranoia. Sweeps its way through. Blind for just one moment. Sweep into the side, Jenny. It's 4 kills before finally brought down 1v1. Nobody!
And what a map Jenny is having. Rarga's impact was also great. Nice to see him be able to have a round of his own, but, you know, they got themselves into a winnable position. Barely any
being
time.
pre-fired
here. I believe Kankang's maybe already up on the line. Watching him, no, just turned away. The wrong moment. Waiting for one of these players to step out, but jump spot, there it is. That is perfectly played. Dissolves the setup over towards A.
Nobody was creeping up on the angle as well, right underneath the sage wall. They would have had him dead to rights either way.
Nobody's walling himself. Nobody. NoMan, he's trapped himself in. And taking a fight straight to Jenny. Dominating control of this one here. Flick of the wrist, misses. CHICHOO decapitates Lysoar. Seekers need to be broken, but they weren't expecting that. Smoggy just from the sideline. Taking his shots now, taking his time with it. The rest of the squad making sure to defend that this plant goes down, and now just left down to Leo once more. Not much you can do in a spot like this.
Crazy round from XLG. You can see that they're trying to mix things up. I think this is part of what happens when you play against EDG, is that you feel like you can't just stick to your own game. You feel like you've got to make changes, got to make plays, put yourself in uncomfortable positions. Leo!
Oh, A up. Trying to batter his way out of this one here. Hold on, my God!
What's the time looking
ticking.
like?
Hold on, he's getting a move on, he's sprinting. Get in.
This is a 4v1 where they're hunting him down just in order to get the gun out of his hands. Incredible shots. But in no world should have this should never have ever been a round outcome.
Nope.
These are the delights that VCT China has to offer,
It really
folks.
is, isn't it? Show-stopping. Ah, what is that? Happywei causes Smoggy to do backflips. Kang instantly in there, but he updrafted the dash with the TV. Lysoar! It's 2 kills. The trades are coming through all the way for XLG. Nobody now left in that 1v3. Barrel poking out, betrayed by it.
EDG were absolutely dominating. What is that?
That's crazy. It's just unreal. It's just unreal.
I think he might be aiming at the Trailblazer. No, it's just...
Nah.
These last 2 rounds...
He's running backwards.
One enemy.
Are ludicrous.
It is broken. Minute remaining. Orbs being picked up, and Jenny wants to send this one flying forwards. He's one away from an ult of his own. Steel guard and paranoia. Forwards again. Slorb's now going to be sent flying out. Smoggy going to be stunned again. Stunned up and slow, but Smoggy was primed on the angle already. Ready for that re-peak. The net is going to get a connection here, running all the way around. They are swarming! And the transfer's just not there in time. Happywei goes down. Still is going to be looking for it! Had to really just force the issue, and the Steel Garden was unleashed.
Outrageous 2K from Kang in the midst.
Lysoar left to pick up the pieces, do whatever he can with it. TP up towards the top. Inclination that he knows where CHICHOO might be. Dropping down though to 1v4, and it looks like EDG are just going to be trying to take this fight together. No more missteps, no more missed chances. That high-low angle is going to be taking contact. Rarga somehow decapitating. CHICHOO's going to get that trade almost immediately. Peeling back and away, but it's giving Happywei a bit of space, and he absolutely
Should be the weak
capitalized.
side, and they're right.
Throwing net.
Taking the time with it, just in case there are abundance of bodies and players over towards a bit of EDG. We can see them off on the flank. Kang is alone here. Dash procced and primed, looking for that first kill. There it is, swings out. Shots just going wide, missing the mark, and now blinded up by the paranoia. Swiftly dealt with. It's Happywei with a dagger to the back there. Plant will go down. A door opened up, gives a level of awareness here, and a call is made by XLG. They want to try and fight towards his backside position. Jenny and CHICHOO. How'd you get past it? Paranoia for the one. Heaven player is going to be taken out. Leo now going to be missing. Brings it into that 2v2. Still steadily making her way around. Comes down to the first shot. Accuracy. Lysoar just all up towards the staircase here. Nobody's a spotting 2. So always going to be connecting. Nobody going to be trying to play towards the back of this site here. But White face in the end to the right for aim. Nobody getting 2 for his troubles. Kang trying to swing out there, but Rarga's just going to be taking him out. 3v3. Site control now for them, and the plant should be going down swiftly.
Cage triggered.
Cage is propped up here. This is EDG fully taking the retake all from Heaven.
I think Happywei wanted that to go a little deeper.
Yeah. Smoggy, 2 satchels. He'll be able to cut up these angles. First one cleared, along with that paranoia. So Lütfen being bled out, and his setup could be deadly, could be dangerous. Still just obfuscating it now, and the trades are pretty good here. Leaves it into the hands of Lysoar. The 1v2. EDG swiftly swarming now. Time to be played. Guardian! Look at the opt-in all the way. The horn's not going to be broken. No, Smoggy reveal. What is that? Blind fire straight through the smoke. He's still gearing up for a little bit more. Smells blood in the water, and the whole squad looking to back him up. Jenny by his side, spamming away. That's a spike completely cut up, and a cheeky play by Lysoar. Just a 1 before he's eventually toppled and felled. Blink of an eye, happywei. Left to wonder what the hell has happened over there.
I guess you guys needed me, huh? Left in a 1v4, EDG's game plan working perfectly. High-low setup, spike in their face. Even happywei shouldn't be able to recover this.
No, it's a high-low. Surely you're going to see the precision on display, and there it is. Shots not going to be cutting him out of the picture. Not here, not right now, but a spam. There's definite level of awareness here. The horn's going to be disrespected, and the shot just goes wide. Dashing away to disengage, but he goes for another one. Bite of the apple, why not? Instant res to bring them back into the fray. We're going to see this move over towards his B side, but still you've got to deal with this one. Jiggling, jostling your way back into the side. See if you can take it with just raw firepower. XLG barely in time to get that plant down in the CHICHOO. It's heavy damage. Didn't get a couple of players in the process. Brings it into that 2v2 now up towards heaven. And accounted for into main. Rarga! Barely out of dodge from it. KangKang with that dash. It's primed, ready for the taking. He's going to take Rarga's life with it. Nobody. Pixel angle takes out happywei for the look. Potential is going to be cut away. CHICHOO's just missing a trick here, but makes the right call. WsLeo snaps to it. Magnetic towards Smoggy. Somehow clears up that area, and the wall is down. Plant alongside with it. Nice out now for KangKang. Going to be holding for now. Waiting for the noise cues. Is looking for the reaction of the rest of his team to see if he can distract them.
Cover going out.
Holding for now. Back mentality, the EDG taking it flying forwards, and a flash to potentially play off, but Leo's going to be just chopping KangKang straight out of the sky. Nobody already clearing away. Forwards is the fight to be taken here, and the trades are well and good now for EDG, but not anticipating. Broken, oh my, this is crazy. Taking the timing, but watched for by Leo, and now he's hard committed into the back line. Gone down. Far too deep behind enemy territory.
They're doing a good job of shutting down KangKang's impact in this game, but XLG need more.
Special delivery and neural theft is going to be revealing all the player positions, and now that blind is again perfect. Smoggy caught into the corner. Annihilation's going to be sidestepped for now, but the plant still goes down. About too many problems. Caliber.
Just absolutely making sure that nobody's going to get that ninja off. Saw an error.
Ready to see if he can square up, take this fight all the way forwards, and that is nasty stuff. Little two-piece and dash to get the hell away, but looking like he almost wants to go for seconds once more. Pushing forwards, and there was that fight out towards that C-mount angle, trying to put a squeeze slowly onto XLG.
The spike's been abandoned in NoMan's land.
Yeah, ensuring that they can't even get into the post plan in the first place.
And NoMan himself is on the long wraparound. Might try to put a little bit of pressure through Blue Room.
Sliders of angles here. Lysoar just spotting signs of life from KangKang. Moving around though, this Cloudburst gives that open access as it fades away. happywei, happy to rip the head clean off. Getting a bit of a sprint on. They are unaccounting for NoMan, and he's found signs of all of them. Can't get the second kill, but at least found the first. Nobody just running knife out, and he's setting up. Defensive setups now. Stuns, walls all abound. B site. Reinforcing it now for the future plant.
Shadows traveling.
They completely lost track of where this Senti was. NoMan's found some incredible opening here, and he's going to get challenged.
Blue room.
The sonic sensor, though, is so tough.
Yeah, tucked to the corner. It's going to be pulling the attention away. Surely at that. Triggered, but the kill claimed once more into the hands of NoMan. Can't quite get that one still. Job's not finished. 2v2 now. CHICHOO making a lot of noise, but that door opened up. Lysoar's once more left in the clutch. A 1v2. See if he can do it once more, but he's smoked off away from all of it. Spam bullets rattled and whistling straight over the head. Attack to see if he can pull out those reactions. Pot shots through the wall. Orbs are being claimed. Picked up, and that is a nasty shot. Just adjust the aim in time. Dragged it back away, but it just immediately is undone. Resurrecting the kills, flowing forwards. Nobody looking to see if he can do a little bit more damage. Chipping away at them from the side. KangKang.
Here.
Does he miss his timing? Not quite. He's very aware of this one. Very aware. And that is the spike donated. Lysoar. No ult to pick this one up. They're going to have to fight this one tooth and nail. But this is EDG looking primed and ready to secure up Lotus, set themselves up beautifully for the rest of the series.
It's 30 seconds.
It needs heroics.
Rarga and happywei are nowhere near.
It needs more than that.
left.
It needs pure individual brilliance. Nowhere near at all. 25 seconds left. Time is just running short and dry. KangKang
20 seconds.
chilling for now, biding his time, waiting for it because they know the emphasis is placed on the XLG. Lysoar, 15 seconds. KangKang already activating. Flash connects, and that's it. Top all. On the pistol.
Recon sees nothing.
Few shots though. That is a tremendous amount of damage. Jenny almost just going down. This. Two players towards the back of the site now. Jenny looking to see if he can anchor this one, but there's already Viper Wall up onto the one side. Harbor Wall's going to be used pretty early here. Smoggy just looking to see if he can push this back and away. The paranoia is pretty picture perfect at that though, and that Recon's going to be revealing a whole tremendous amount of players. Grouped up though. Slowly make their way forwards. Double doors. There's now for the taking. Nobody there with that rifle. He's going to be favored into that fight. KangKang's there with the coverage as well. But to stop it in its tracks. The high tide is immediately going to be used, and that's not going to be available for this one here. Up the gut through mid. XLG are just trying to see if they can carve a path forwards to success. The orb stopping them for now, but they're able to lower it on their own timings.
Here.
XLG didn't commit to this
My
one.
God, not committing at all. Now they're potentially going to get picked apart. KangKang has found potential timing. Looking behind here, and yet back's going to be turned towards him. Killer instinct just missing from XLG.
Yeah, they needed to take that timing to run into B and try to get a plan down. Jenny had already pushed through B main, trying to put himself in an uncomfortable spot, and it's all down to Lysoar on the bonus.
Contact repeat looking for the information here. He's lucky to be alive that his head wasn't taken clean off. Spying into the smokes now. You want to go to Guardian to play with that. Nade's coming through, but happywei straight there. Through the main smoke. It's going to be making him punish and pay for it. CHICHOO, nobody. Smoggy, the last left alive here, looking for a way forwards, but it's only Smoggy onto the site. There's not a lot you can do from a spot like this. Smoked off. He's going to have to let this plant go down, and Smoggy's ended up using all of his
tell my players to carry on playing aggressively. I'm going to encourage that from them.
Still waiting. Leo cross map with a dart now, looking to see if he can fake some of the pressure, but that's a high tide to cut his way up through mid. Now the pressure's on through this tunnel area. CHICHOO unleashes it. Snakebite's going to be stunting the play over towards main, and now puts the pressure onto these tunnel players. They've got to see if they can carve a path forward. Any sort of distraction, but right now it's EDG that are the ones battering their way forwards. Finding the kills, flooding forwards now, and still they have a presence onto the side. It's 13 seconds left. Got to get the plant down. Lysoar carved out a bit of a pocket, but they know exactly where he is. The plant has to be committed inside the smoke. Defense is there. NoMan straight at it, but he's so low. The earlier engagements. Swift breeze will bring him down, and all it takes. Anchoring player is going to be heavily tested. Smoggy's going to be using that high tide nice and early. The dart going to be sailing up overhead, and they do deal with a util in time. Forwards again with the fight to be taken. That's a good blind. It somehow Rarga still gets Smoggy. Reclaiming a weapon. Could have been really punishing there. Nobody knows. He's still claiming their lives, and a shot in the dark comes alive. This is KangKang active. Jumping around now to side, putting the pressure onto multiple avenues. It's EDG with them surrounded now. Post-plan control. Dire for XLG. They're going to have to punch a hole through the wall to see if they can get out of this one. KangKang slowly works his way around. Chasing and choking the life out of them, but Leo is still kicking this guy in a 1v1. Leon here, flash onto the corner just in case KangKang was up onto that line, but now really the emphasis is going to be placed on the Smoggy to try and stop this one. Nobody supplementing. Across the map with a Hunter's Fury. That's a big tag onto two of the players, even claiming the life of Lysoar, but KangKang takes his time with it. Yeah, the peak, it comes up with the goods. Rarga now still firing forwards. That flash dodged and sharp as anything. Rarga just dominating. Takes control. And the site entirely his now for his team to get into the post plant.
This is what he's capable of. He has dominated VCTCN in the past. Never been able to show it at a global. Always struggled with his mental. This could be the game where he shines.
And KangKang might be regretting the kind words that he gave him earlier, but still, it's Jenny who finds it now at no command. It's its way forwards, no util, no access to it, at least into the post. Where's that nade going? That's gone all the way to the side. Flash shot one-handed. And Jenny's got one more for their troubles. Gone running out of ammo, but the flash is even better. CHICHOO with a stick all the way. Needs to be defended, and it is. Base in the copper box. As the footsteps start to rumble towards KangKang here, but the operator still good for it. There it is, gone for another peek. Slight shot just about missing. Cloudburst going to be laid down now, but a high tide again makes it even more difficult. Reasserting themselves into the back of sight. Time, pressure on XLG. They're going to get this plant down. Shot forwards, just sails over the shoulder. It allows Lysoar to get this plant down. Hunter's Fury even better. Smoggy can only do so much. Sailed there by the Hunter's Fury. Multiple players quickly on his location. Still a 2v3 though. XLG are the ones being pressed into a corner. Positions now noted. You know where Lysoar is, you know where the main player is as well. EDG can just take this one together with a lot of discipline. And surely with the rifle aim. All over the place. Two Guardians. Rarga does have an ult of his own once more. That's another knife. It's going to be undoing potentially the drone here. Rarga's just sending the ult anyway. This is just right into the maw. Snakebite and the volley, and a dash forwards from NoMan is immediately punished as well. It's anchoring setup fully online here for EDG. Slamming your head against a brick wall is the equivalent. That's what XLG have been doing here. There's a Phoenix wall to play your way forwards. Rarga still forward, still getting spammed out, and that is beautiful util once more. Lines it up. Twisting. Bit of a pause in their step here. Forwards again moving with the util. Hunter's Fury from nobody.
Bait. Really good bait.
Unleashed. He's got the punish last time the A-split was coming through. This time they're moving completely up the gut, straight through mid. A jump spot. So if you can spot the signs of life, CHICHOO. It's going to be tested here, anchoring in that spot, but still just takes the peek all the way out. Jenny going to be taken out. Immediately brought down and happywei through that main angle. CHICHOO had nowhere to really run.
Decisive strategy from XLG. Love this one. Smoggy's got to go for it. This is not a round to save. This is the final one of the half. Smoggy's got the ult.
Everybody going to be making a play for that. Is dangerous stuff. happywei though just barely escaping, and now you see it. Ult. Ready and waiting to roll its way forwards, get the blinds online.
Oh, Rarga's dodged it. Just
as the drone's out, but Rarga has dodged it. Sitting, tucked towards tunnel, waiting for the signs of life. Now straight past the high tide. They weren't anticipating this one at all. Maybe, but insert themselves into mid while EDG are grouping up now, ready for the pop. Cloudburst forwards and a dash. Engage. KangKang is inserting himself now into that anchor smoke, just making sure that he has a lot of that space, but and accounting for NoMan. He's right there with them. Nobody towards the side. His shots rattling out of that classic. Only doing so much here, but EDG still might be able to clean this one up. 3v3 up against the back wall. Cuts away the potential of that util, but again, only for the one player. Snakebite got a little bit wide, but the shot dart doesn't. Hello, that's the vulnerable kicking in. Jenny taken out. Now sidestep, happywei into the cove.
KangKang looking to play anti-flash.
Yep, forwards again. TP looking for the space and the information. Lysoar's lost. What is going on there?
Take flight.
Thought he was on the other side of the cove there, but he's just absolutely fed himself into the maw. Now we see it. Ult now finally built up and earned. That's going to be cleaving forwards. Partitioning and dissecting most of this side. Ready for KangKang to see if he can take advantage of it. Forwards again. Rarga's going to be traded. Two players left to stand against for XLG. Plant's going to go down for EDG. There's no real pushback. happywei and NoMan. Got to do it all from a spot like this. Really the weapons at hand for it though. Bulldog, always potential. Tight pocket to play in. NoMan spotting the signs of life.
We've seen EDG get over-aggressive in spots.
This time maybe a bit more discipline here. The players are taking contact. Still heavy presence over towards A. Already not messing around. Drones forward, flash up and overhead. Popping out into the smoke as it deads. Anchoring positions here. Be damned. Lysoar's got a hell of a task. Once more, can he pick up the pieces? Not quite.
He's been good on the entry, KangKang.
Yeah. Cutting down the opposition. Big reveal, but a shot into the box just goes wide.
How did that miss?
Not too sure. Maybe not quite deep enough in terms of the shot, but he's going for it again. Still no damage. Sailing around. It's a really difficult retake now. Playing with the operator in your hands. You've got smokes on smokes. Hiding this one. Nobody's going to be the first player that they have to see if they can deal with. Leo's somehow found a kill. NoMan alongside it. Jumping around though, trying to avoid all of that fire. Nobody. Pressure towards the back. He's taken out. Rarga, one-man army. Steps forwards once more, but that snakebite forwards. Anything to delay the time. Defuse. Already going to be stuck here. CHICHOO, monumental opportunity. Side. Willing to step into something, but now with a drone forwards. It's a misplaced with a dash. KangKang's moving. He's eventually able to salvage that one moving forwards, but he's not into the backside control. The flash though, forwards. That's dodged in time. XLG still finding their mark. Rooted to the spot here, but not expecting that, not anticipating the Smoggy. Going to be able to see if he can get that pinch online. Shock darts sailing away. It's decent chip damage, but at least a post plant now to be played for EDG. In a good spot here with the pit. Updraft not seeing any signs of life. Jenny might have just missed this one. Retreats back all the way to main.
I think that's a really nice reposition.
The shock dart. Smoggy's been brought down.
CHICHOO's alone now.
He has to be the key player. As long as he stays up, so does the pit. Looking to fight for his life, but all eyes over towards main. Jenny going to be spotted out now. In through the pit. Cloudburst cuts it up. They want to fight this one forwards. The right click. Going wide. CHICHOO steps forwards once more, and he's ISO'd a 1v1. 1v2.
Try to punish some of the aggressive plays that XLG have been making.
We'll see though. It's been very slow going. That's a big reveal up towards that top section of the mid, but NoMan. AD, you can rely on CHICHOO.
NoMan's on it again.
He's already watching for the line. Just sees the peak and takes his time with a shot. Doesn't rush into things. Massive player advantage now here for XLG. Huge opportunity, underhanded with the flash again. No connection there onto Lysoar, and he's looking to see if he can make a go of things. Oh my goodness. Right here forwards, and this guy's feeling it. Got a hot hand, looking to take the fight straight to them. The chip damage. You're going to see it here. Co-force to see if he can play the team all the way in. Flash overhead along with that no command. NoMan's surely going to be caught out of the way. That is carnage. Cross-section of the beams. Seeing the Hunter's Fury unleashed on either side right now. And maybe in the middle of all this chaos, you can start to see and come up with the goods. EDG somehow still up to 5 players. Get the plant down in the midst of all of it. And that nade has just found the feet of happywei. He's done, taken out.
And look at this flank from CHICHOO.
Yeah.
This is the extra layer to be able to stop the XLG retake.
At this point, XLG, no real hope here. They're on a timer.
Awareness?
NoMan, hell of awareness. That's one of the players out, but it's counter spam that does solve that problem. Lysoar stepping back in. 1v4 though, time already ticking away, so he's going to be pressured in that exactly the same fashion that EDG did their run in 2024. Lifting that trophy, we're going to see it. Multitude of ultimates now being thrown out. Rarga with that flash and oh my, the molly as well. Just barely missing a chance with the kill, but still the damage is done through that main control. It's a hard commitment. As they realize that the double door angle is lost, they have to commit to one of these sides. XLG though still might be in a bit of trouble despite the player advantage they've got. They are being pressured from multiple directions, but EDG just don't really have the manpower at this point. 2 players down, tag and a reveal. Jenny doesn't know which way to go yet still. Jenny! It's been a saving grace, a guiding light for them, and he does it again! Denying the opportunity for XLG to get to 12, keeping his team into the round.
Bit of an overheat there, though. They had that player advantage. Jenny had done brilliantly, but he gives XLG a way back in, and the read here is really nice. NoMan pivoting with the operator is going to be here in time, and Smoggy's used his smoke at elbow.
Need to receive, 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
NoMan is going to be able to spot this presence shortly. Jump spot though, just misses the shot. Now the dash is active, misses the second one. Now quickly assailed. CHICHOO realizing it, got to get the plant down. Best position you're going to be in a long while, but Smoggy lurking up onto the yang, but he's just revealed happywei. Announced himself all the way in from the back. It's getting scrappy, it's getting messy. CHICHOO, 4 bullets, barely out of time. He wants to go for the peak, but with the wall up as well, he's going to be guessing in terms of these angles. Taken up though, he does snap to it. Good prediction, but now he's going to be swarmed. Leo does his best to try and help out. Q's. It's all on Lysoar really, but he's called for the reinforcements already. Wall's preemptive. Jenny just reacts towards the top, trying to follow the tracers, and that is the punish on Leo. EDG, they're not stopping now. Momentum is behind them.
So is Rarga.
He's going to see if he can be playing spoiler to all of this one, but they have that level of awareness, a bit of a flash overheat moment. Trying to see if they can fight their way past this one. Rarga trying to keep them penned in, but it's still a player disadvantage for XLG. Ult now, offloaded. Looking to see if he can take the fight straight to them. Anything to see if he can even the fight out. Sidestepping, walking into it, somehow finding the kills. happywei, time to come alive, and he earns himself the kills now. They know where Smoggy is. Pressure on him still, happywei! They're trying to pull the attention away. This time XLG, they're gonna have all eyes really settled forwards.
They have 1 flash. What's the cooldown on the recon?
Knife's back up though, 30 seconds left. It's all or nothing. EDG survive in this map. Dart and a flash up towards the top there. Lysoar finally conceding that space, but Leo's still there. He's found his mark onto KangKang. Moving forwards though, sidestep. Rarga, he's on ice skates here. This guy just battering his way through, and he's got the support of Leo. Off from the side, a 3-piece already. Time pressure, far too much. XLG surely have secured the win.
And have a wander in mid.
He's alone doing it. Dangerous tidings. Yeah, Rarga's just going to be taking him out.
More of the same, isn't it? Rarga getting the better end of KangKang.
It really is, yeah. Game of timings, I think. KangKang just taking peak, trying to clear through sections of mid, but maybe could be evened out. Nobody taking a quick little pot shot, but this is quite scared stuff, really. No hard committal right now. Paranoia finally sweeping, but look at happywei. High ground on the perch. Hammering down. Led onto the opposition here. Jenny softened up. Barely alive. Has to limp away from this one, but 10 HP. You've got to make a go for things. Flash forward doesn't connect, but already know where the signs of life is, and time's already running far too short here. EDG have run out of options. They have to find a way forwards here and now, but already reinforcements arriving. XLG have got this into the A space. Being taken up though rapidly by EDG as they just dash straight into the fight, but in an anchor position, holding tight, tucked to elbow. Still could be playing spoiler. It's Leo Still there, he's only got a Spectre for it, so not going to be favoured when he takes that fight out. CHICHOO ripping his head clean up, but here in that reload, pressing the advantage. NoMan is all the way in there. Satchel has to be broken. This one out of guns! He's got a Spectre in his hands. This is all gone to pot. Not ideal here. Fine, ready to escape just in case, and there it is. Flash in their face, updraft and a dash up towards that heaven angle. Nate's also going to be sailing over. You got Utilso back out. Smoggy is in there like a rocket. Can't be stopped. Just blitzing over the opposition. The sight is entirely... By now, gets the acknowledgement up towards heaven. They contact as much as they can possibly bear. Now they're going to be sending him to Paranoia. He's going to get that blind, but as a showstopper, that's going to be going. And a complete miss there, not anticipating it, but still the weaponry and still the gunfire. Reign supreme for EDG. Stamps a mark of...
To wake up, need to bring the fight to EDG, need to remember that they are playing to win in these rounds. Need to remember how well they've done.
We've only about 38 seconds left, showstopper now, and a re-clear. It's a shot that goes wide, along with the rocket, the dash to disengage is beautiful. Kankang's there still, happywei watching.
30 seconds left.
On through mid.
Incredibly important kill, Brent, for happywei to be able to get, because this pivot's going back with barely any time.
There's only 20 seconds.
Kankang trying to juggle an op and a Vandal out through spawn.
I'm not too sure what the hell the plan is here, but there's only 16 seconds left, and now you're going to make a move, a go of things. You don't have heaven control. You're ahead of this one now, but a Paranoia moving forwards. Convergent passes waiting for it, a DTP. Anything to get these players into the side of Lysoar. Lysoar! Damage done from that sidearm once more. Him if he can answer all of this pressure coming his way now with a Trailblazer. There's a Paranoia that sweeps forward again, but he's not looking to evacuate. Help arriving, but happywei is going to be blinded up, and this is an awkward engagement still. Everybody watching it could snap to the side. Smoggy! Smoggy is doing this all, basically, and now EDG, they follow through on all that threat and the pressure that was created. Get a plant down and brings Leo into this 1v3, excuse me.
It's a 1v2 on the site, though, because CHICHOO's looking for him over towards Vent and Ropes. So he might have an opportunity, but he'd have to be given a free kill early on.
See, EDG look like they're not in a mood to really let it slip in terms of discipline, and there it is. NoMan is going to be spotting those signs of life now with the Satchel's flying forwards. Anything to stop this, stem this one all the way coming through. I mean, through, that's going to be a deep dash all the way. happywei barely getting it under control there with a rifle spam, still leaping into the pit. Anything to see if they can cut this one out of action. CHICHOO, perfect time to activate. All that sound pressure, heads were turned away. Now a plant down into the safety of the default position. It's 2v3. XLG. Gonna make a go of this. Ult's expended here. The Seekers reveal at least the positioning now. Rifle picked up, exchanged now. Leo, there's a bit more threat to it, but still, how do you get past this mechanical obstacle?
Rarga's taking the long way around. He's got an ult. He's going to use it.
Use it now from the corner. Going to be trying to catch and push his players out, but Leo just doesn't play off that pressure well enough. Nice adjustment. Sidestep in with most of this one, but time is ticking and it's planted. The safe tuck position. CHICHOO. happywei. He's only got a share of the work of in a spot like this, and he's already disengaging. Backs to the wall over towards his A side, and it's going in a completely different direction here. Even I'm guessing, but body blocked, I think, by the dog.
This is why I love the A-ramp default and A-heaven default from EDG. Look at how XLG are now just completely isolated on the A side.
It's inserted a wedge into the middle of A-heaven.
How can anyone come to even help Leo and happywei?
Double jump down. Inserting themselves here. Smoggy with that judge.
And if you give him a kill, a showstopper too.
Yeah, happy to play with it here. Hold on, you open up into the sight lines. Leo spotting out at least, knowing that Kankang is there, but
they're just stuck. It would rely on some outrageous individual moment from Leo or happywei now.
Anything to batter their way out of this corner they have penned themselves into right now, and the weapon at hand, just a sheriff. happywei finds himself one, he's still alive and kicking somehow. Smoggy though off to the side, that's a showstopper. CHICHOO forwards! My God, denying all sorts of space and more. EDG surely up to 9 now. Lysoar just with a Spectre, and that is swift. Walls up though. It's going to be taking their timing forwards, but the boombot is very well timed out that. It's going to be big reveal, flash forwards. It's going to be blinding up these players as they work towards mid. Looking to put a bit of a crunch on in case there was somebody there, but no one's home.
Kind of risky from Leo.
Yeah, he's the one with a spike.
And look at how much space nobody has taken in the meantime. Off all of that A-ramp pressure, nobody is super confident to just walk forwards. This is going to be hard if XLG commit to B. It'll be hard to dig him out of that position.
Space though, players were starting to dissipate away, pull their way back. Satchels are forwards now, and that's going to be spelling out the game. XLG looking to see if they can make their mark over towards this side. There's a game of timings here with Jenny. Right-clicking away. Not finding too much though. Not a plan going down without too much pushback. Still that B main position. This is absurdity by nobody.
They're triple re-clearing him.
Triple re-clear to
And they
try and
still
find out where he is.
They still haven't found him.
No, he is tucked so damn tight. What a hell of a read. Rarga. Knife out, and there's nobody. Pouncing and striking right where it hurts. Kang walking his way all the way up onto the side. Now the flash as well. Monumental connection. It's XLG just being absolutely toppled, whittled away at this point. Still half onto the defuse, going to be earned up, and his shots need to land. Damage done to Jenny, but he's still alive and kicking, and that defuse earns them the pistol that eluded them. Eventually rotates to come in. Kang's going to be waiting on the sidelines by the wings now. Double satchel forwards here, putting the punish. It's a good paranoia, but no connection to the kills. It's all Kang and Smoggy once more. Anchoring positions unaccounted for, and that is just tearing them asunder.
Put off their gas.
Smoggy, judge in hand. He likes to play for this one here, and it's a brutal angle. Close quarters is where it thrives. Nobody now might get his chance soon enough here with the Utah. Oh my God, we're priming it into the hands. It's nobody. It's good target prioritization, softening up a couple of these targets. Backpedaling out, peeling all the way back, and Anchor Smoke's going to be laid down to play in and around. Jenny, though, is surrounded, swarmed. Damage, though, done, and potentially you can do it. Yes, it's disjointed from XLG. Lysoar, NoMan might be able to salvage this one still. Kang forwards, Cloudburst down, he's sidestepping most of this. Kang! It's prime form!
He just knows he's going to win this. The decisiveness and the aggression. Cloudburst to smoke off Lysoar, and he puts the pressure, the squeeze.
EDG feels like it's already set in stone. Nobody is so damn brave. Look at him, taking fights alone. That's how confident they feel all across the board. It's XLG being picked apart like a tapestry unraveled here. But they're still finding a way forwards, but nobody knows. He knows he has to fight aggressively, losing side control, and now to wrap around all the way here. Kang has arrived once more. Nade rebounds, but